Okay, real talk, moms. Back when my husband and I did not have 2 pennies to scratch together, I told myself that as soon as I can afford it, I am going to get a housekeeper, a maid, call it whatever you want, but I was going to get some hired help. Well, fast forward a couple of years and we came to a place where we could technically afford a little bit of help around the house, so I decided to test it out. And I learned really quickly that actually I don't want a maid. I know they're called different things in different countries, but a maid or a housekeeper, someone who comes and deep cleans our house essentially. I learned so fast that absolutely nobody is going to care for my home the way that I'm going to care for it. But with that being said, I also realized that it's really hard to take care of a home all by yourself. So I developed a few systems that help me to deep clean my house all by myself with ease. And these systems do not depend on anybody else, meaning they don't depend on your husband, your kids, or anyone around you. These are things you can implement starting today that are going to make your home so easy to take care of. You are not going to need a housekeeper. Now, today's video is kindly sponsored by Dreame, and I want you guys to stick around because this is going to be extremely important to keeping your home clean. The very first system that I want to talk to you guys about is having the right tools. When a housekeeper comes into your home to clean, she comes prepared with the correct tools for the correct job. So the very first tool that I really just want to highlight today is the Dreame Z30 cordless vacuum. Because before you go ahead and start trying to tackle your entire house by yourself, you have to have the tools that actually will make your job easier. And the Z30 cordless is the closest cordless vacuum I have found that compares to a professional level vacuum. The Z30 pulls 28,000 pascals of suction, which is enough to grab cereal, sand, goodness knows what else your kids are dropping on the floor. It's also perfect to pick up pet hair in one single pass. And the detangle multi-surface brush is able to clean hardwood floors as well as carpets without ever having to switch attachments. And of course, the best part is that the hair never tangles, so you're not spending a ton of time detangling the rollers. My favorite part is the CelesTect technology that this vacuum has. The CelesTect technology is a light that reveals dust that you can't even see with your own eye. Obviously, before I close up my kitchen for the night, I will vacuum, and a lot of times I'll have most of my lights dimmed or off, so being able to vacuum in the dark is perfect, and I'm able to see absolutely every speck of dirt and dust that needs to get vacuumed up. Now, one of the things that causes the most mess in a home is owning pets. It's just a sacrifice that we pay for our furry loved ones. So the very cool feature with the Z30 vacuum is the fact that it has a de-shedding tool built right into the actual vacuum. And all of the pet hair gets locked behind a HEPA H14 filter, which traps 99.99% of all allergens. The runtime on this vacuum is 90 minutes, which is superior because that means I can get my entire house in one swoop without recharging. And then when I finish all of my vacuum, I press one button and all of the dirt just dispenses into the trash can. One of the cool features of this vacuum is that it has smart detection, so when it senses more dirt, it'll actually amp up its power to be able to pick up that extra dirt. And obviously you need a vacuum that is really good with edge cleaning, so this one gets right up to the edges of the baseboards, underneath cabinets, and it suctions absolutely everything. And here's the feature that won me over. The Dreame Z30 folds completely flat at the hinge, so the handle drops nearly parallel to the floor. That means I can glide it clear under the couch, the bed, even my low dresser without bending over once. So if you're going to forego getting help in your home, make sure that you're also investing in really good tools. You guys are interested in this specific vacuum and my exclusive code, it will be linked in the description box below. Now, going back to the conversation of having the correct tools to do a deep clean like a housekeeper would do, I did an entire breakdown video of how I specifically deep clean my entire home and basically all of the products that I use to get a deep clean. We're not talking like a surface level clean. We're talking the nitty-gritty things that you would normally hire someone to do. These are the products and tools that I use on a regular. You can find this video right here. I'll link it for you guys in the description box down below as well. Okay, now the second system that further validated the fact that I actually don't need a housekeeper was smart outsourcing. Now, yes, we just talked about not outsourcing to housekeepers, but what I'm talking about is the smart outsourcing that holds no value to you. For instance, I value a house that is cleaned to a specific level, therefore I value that, so I'm not going to outsource that. But things like grocery delivery, grocery shopping, subscription services, that's not something that I really want control of or value necessarily, so those are things that I can let go of and do some smart outsourcing. These things are shopping services, so a weekly grocery delivery, that is something I absolutely will pay for. I have a Chewy subscription service for all of my cat litter, for my cat food, any of my pet supplies. I have that on automatic, so I don't even have to worry about it. The crazy thing is that in today's day and age, things that you would normally have to hire a person for like a while ago, such as like a personal shopper to go get your your groceries or things like that, or a private chef to come and maybe meal plan for you. Right now, there exist services and subscription plans that for a small fee, you're not hiring a person per se, but you are hiring out a service that is going to take care of your grocery shopping, your delivery services. Heck, you can even get things meal planned for you if you're in a season of life where you need that convenience. But this is a point where you are delegating the things that don't necessarily hold the value for you. On the other hand, if you value meal prep, don't outsource that. If you enjoy getting out of the house and doing your grocery shopping, don't outsource that. But outsource the things that hold no value to you and don't necessarily bring you any joy or fulfillment. Okay, this third system honestly has me so excited. I want to share with you guys because it transformed the way that I think about how I show up in my home, how I clean my home, and kind of my attitude about it. I decided that I would mentally hire myself as the housekeeper. Now, not just here like, oh, I'm hiring myself as a housekeeper. No, I actually did the calculations, and when I ended up going and doing the research of how much does it cost to hire a housekeeper, it was around $40 and $50 an hour in my area. So I said, okay, let's say I hire myself at $40 per hour, and each single day I am dedicating very consciously to clean my house for 1 hour a day total, right? So this is not just like a random cleanup here or there. This is like a dedicated clean. Maybe it's 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night, however I feel like spreading it out. But I am dedicating myself to do a 1 hour clean in my home, and I'm gonna pay myself $40, right? Mentally, I'm thinking about that. At the end of the week, if I'm doing this at 6 days per week, with Sunday being a rest day, I am technically making $240 per week. Now, this is something that I would, if I chose to outsource to a housekeeper, this is money I would be paying them. But because I hired myself, I now have $240 of spending money if I choose to spend on myself, put it into savings, do whatever I wish with, because technically I paid myself $240 this week for showing up for an hour every single day. Now, what this could look like for you could be very different. Maybe depending on your financial situations and things like that, you could say, hey, if I show up for this amount of time every single day for this many days, I get to go and treat myself to a set of nails or some kind of fancy drink or whatever it may be for you that might bring you joy and give you that motivation to come and hire yourself as the housekeeper of the home and show up. Now, doing this was a complete mental shift for me because now I have motivation, I have dopamine, because at the end of the week, there is a reward waiting for me. This is not just some mundane task that I'm sick and tired of and my family made a mess and now I have to clean. No, I get to clock in and I get to fulfill this role and I get to get paid at the end of the week. And let me tell you, within that hour, I will do a much better job than someone who doesn't know my home, who doesn't care if I have a stain here or dirt there. They're just gonna come and do their job, right? But I'm doing a job for myself. This is a fulfilling for myself, and I'm also getting that dopamine, that motivation, because it's a job that is getting rewarded. Okay, this next systemization is really going to make it feel like you have a housekeeper, but it's scheduling in those deep cleaning tasks. Don't just assume that you're going to tackle them whenever you have the time or the motivation. You kind of have to schedule it. So if you have a deep clean task of really deep cleaning your toilets, put it on the calendar. Again, I follow a zone cleaning routine that already has the deep cleans kind of scheduled in, but occasionally there are projects that come up that aren't part of my zone cleaning routine. So like the other day I had, for instance, deep cleaning all of my cleaning tools, right? That's not technically part of my zone cleaning routine, but this is something that I definitely wanted to get done. I put it on my calendar. So I spent 45 minutes deep cleaning all of my cleaning tools. So just like you would schedule out someone to come to your home and do a specific task, you want to go ahead and schedule those things out on your calendar as well and actually follow through. I have had times where I was like, okay, on this Saturday, I'm tackling the closet, right? And then that Saturday would come and other things would come up. However, when I added in the systemization of rewarding myself with some money at the end of the week, as long as I commit an hour per day of cleaning, that also helped that as well. Because I was like, okay, so I can clock in, I have it scheduled, I'm going to commit my 1 hour to this task, and it works. I mean, this is just, it's something that helps me to focus on it, and not only do all those deep cleaning tasks get done, I'm also motivated. Okay, and this last system I want to tell you guys that will alleviate the need for you to have a housekeeper at home is to create SOPs for your home. So SOPs are standard operating procedures. These are not for your family, although so very helpful. These are not for a house cleaner, although could be. An SOP for me basically means like, how do I want this room to function and what do I want it to look like when I consider it clean? So for example, an SOP for my living room could be that in a clean state, the living room's couch pillows are karate chopped, the blankets are all kind of neatly stacked on the couches, there is nothing on the floors, and the coffee table is neat. That's an SOP for my living room. An SOP for my kitchen, especially at the end of the night, is that the dishwasher is loaded, there is nothing in the sink, and the floors are tidy. An SOP for my laundry room could be that it is stocked, all of the laundry is contained in baskets. It doesn't mean that it's perfect or put away or all done, but at least there's a containment system. So creating SOPs for my home is something that helps me, that when I'm walking around and I'm kind of looking at the tasks and the things, I know what I'm resetting to. I know what that space should look like. I know what this place should look like. For me, this is something that further validates that I have full control of my home. I'm the one that knows the best for how this home should be kept. Okay, so those are my 5 systems that have completely eliminated the need, or the desire, I should say, to have a housekeeper in my home. Now, do I think having a housekeeper is wrong or I will never get one? No, absolutely not. I think it's a great investment, but if you're in a place where you're fantasizing or idealizing the concept of getting a housekeeper and thinking that, oh, if I just had a housekeeper, like all my problems would be solved. I just want to kind of put your mind at ease that you actually don't need a housekeeper. You can do it on your own and it doesn't have to be overwhelming. I choose to do this on my own for deep cleans. You are more than capable of taking care of your home and it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Some of these were more mind hacks than practical, but to me, a mind hack becomes practical when it works. So, and remember, if you are interested in the Dreame Z30 cordless vacuum, make sure that you check out that deal in my description box down below, as well as that code. If any of these were new or helpful to you, let me know in the comments and I'll see you guys in the next one.